All right, quick question. What's better than 2 Marshal pistols? 4 Marshal pistols. So now we can use all the ammo in this, go back to this one, use all the ammo in this one, head back to these. Oh, out of ammo again. Let's hop right back to this. Oh, no, at all. You know what? Probably shouldn't be. Yep. Okay, well, look at us. From even this distance, we're still hitting zombies. So I don't know if dragon rounds are bugged because they're supposed to make the weapon have less range, but these things seem to have an indefinite amount of range. All right, guys, it is time. I legitimately think this might be the fastest we've ever killed Orda before, but here we go. Akimbo Marshals with the new update. Get a little look at Orda. And let's go. All right, and welcome back, guys. It is finally time for our full review of the brand new Marshal pistols in zombies. If you're new to my channel or this series, every time they add a brand new DLC weapon into the game, we head into zombies, test it on lower rounds, higher rounds, test it against bosses, and see how good this weapon is, kind of the max performance of it. We actually posted a video a few days on this, but when they introduced this in zombies, the weapon was bugged. If you put the dual wield attachment on, it disabled all the other attachments. So even if you equip Dragon's Breath, you equip the extended mag, once you put dual wield on, if you were to load in game, it would only be dual wield with the base form. That's now been fixed. So we're going to hop in game, test out the max potential of this. And yeah, I didn't review it back then because trust me, the Dragon's Breath and the extended barrel make a huge difference on this. So being able to run all the good attachments at the same time should allow for some better results. So yeah, with that, let's go ahead and launch the game. All right, but here we are now loaded on Maruto. And as you can see, we have the Akimbo weapons and you can actually see the Dragon's Breath on it. And beforehand, in our last video, even though we were running the extended barrel on these things, you could clearly see that they didn't have the extended barrel on. So hopefully these are a lot better now. Round one, obviously, we're not going to get pretty much any testing results. So we're just going to sit here, chill, grind some points, set up, do that kind of stuff. While I'm doing that, if you're new here and want to sub, I would greatly appreciate it. We're like less than 2,000 subs away from hitting 140,000. And on top of that, I got to give a massive thanks to everyone who's going to like, comment, and watch this video in its entirety. Those 3 things help me and my channel out massively. All right, let's go ahead, turn the flashlight off here. These things look sick on dark maps on Maruto. Even if these things aren't amazing, just using the dragon rounds as we're in here on like the dark areas on Maruto, and something just awesome about seeing zombies catch on fire as you shoot them with AKIMBO shotgun pistols. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and have Silky drop us another set of these. That way we can test out the Dragon's Breath side by side comparison to a normal. So as always, his link will be in the description below. Definitely helped us out in making this video. So we go here and apply blueprint. We should have this one. Nope, that's not it. Let's try that one more time. So this should be dual wield with no Dragon's Breath. So yeah, here, wait, what? All right, so here we go. I finally got the blueprint situation figured out. So we got this right here. These do not have Dragon's Breath and have extended barrel. These same thing, except they actually have the Dragon Breath attachment on. I kind of want to see what damage we're going to do to his disciple. So that was a terrible shot right there. Let's kill the zombies first. Oh, there, we just hit Master Prestige 2, rank 200. That is freaking awesome. All right, there we go. All the zombies are gone. So this is what it looks like without Dragon's Breath. And then let's reload the one with Dragon's Breath. He was a little damaged before, but not a ton. Oh, and it looked like the initial shot with Dragon's Breath did less, but it actually ended up killing him. We're going to have to do the same test on Panzers, but I feel like this test is going to make more sense once we get to health cap. So once we get to health cap, we're going to test it out against a maxed out Panzer and see what's better, Dragon's Breath or non-Dragon's Breath. These weapons are definitely close range weapons. The farther you are away, the less damage it's going to do. So that's why you've really got to be close and aggressive with these. Yep. So yeah, we need to get armor. We need to get, oh, we're out of ammo. Nice. All right, but let's go ahead, pack-a-punch it for the very first time. These become the law and order once you pack-a-punch it. And if you can see there, in the reserve, we now have a total of 69 bullets and 3 bullets in each gun. Obviously, they did that on purpose. But I want to see what the Dragon Breath rounds do once we pack-a-punch it. And once again, they're still knocking zombies on the ground. It's really the main thing they're doing. I'm not really sure if they're doing much of any extra damage yet. And you know what? When buying our perks, we kind of messed up. There are 2 perks you need to run while using this weapon, and that is Speed Cola and Mule Kick. These 2 green perks right here make the experience of using this weapon a million times better because, one, the reload speed on this weapon sucks. You only get 3 bullets even when packed, and you're going to be reloading constantly. So being able to reload quicker is better. And on top of that, as you can see here, I have 0 bullets. That's because this weapon runs through ammo like nothing. So Mule Kick is going to be a huge help for that ammo drop on the ground. We're just going to have to buy ammo. We're just going to have to bite the bullet, buy some bullets here, but hopefully we'll actually start getting some ammo drops now that we have Mule Kick. So if you plan on using these things, please make sure that you're buying Mule Kick and Speed Cola because you are definitely going to need it. Now, so far, the best experience I've had with this weapon is 1000% in Ring of Fire. The fact that you no longer have to reload, there's a lot of weapons that deal insane damage in Ring of Fire, but the potential these things have, I think, are greater than any other weapon. How quickly you can just spam sheer amounts of bullets with this is ridiculous. And I definitely, after this is over, want to go an Outbreak, try Akimbo with Dragon's Breath against Orda, and see how quickly you can knock him down, because I have a feeling that is going to get rid of Orda so quick. All right, here we are, round 25. Finally, we're able to go ahead, get it second tier pack, and on top of that, we can get it purple tier rarity. If I don't go down here, okay, whew, didn't go down. Let's see what we're doing per shot now. Looks to be about 5,000, but it's really hard to kind of determine this on shotguns, because, you know, it's got kind of pellets and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get it third tier pack now. And it is demolishing zombies on round 25, but keep in mind, most ARs are still going to be one-shot headshotting on round 25. We still have one more tier to go, but we need to go higher and higher rounds. We can, oh, well, I was going to pack-a-punch this, but let's go ahead and put on Cryo Freeze with our last remaining points. So now we have the Fire and Ice shotgun again. I don't know, there's just something so satisfying about using Dragon's Breath with the Cryo Freeze on it. The whole Fire and Ice effect, not only are you kind of catching him on fire with Dragon's Breath, you're also freezing him with Cryo Freeze every shot. I don't think it's super effective. I mean, Cryo Freeze is probably the best ammo mod to run on this, but it's not doing any additional damage, but it is extremely cool to look at. I really enjoy this, and this is probably the only ammo mod I'm ever going to run on these bad boys. Okay, now I actually have enough points to go ahead and pack a puncher ones that don't have any sort of camo on them. Also going to put Cryo Freeze. I love the way camos look on these things. These are one of the best looking things. The fact that you get kind of that red streak in the middle, or if you're rocking it on the gold ones, there we go. Are the gold ones here, the fact that you get that little black streak in the middle, dude, the camo coverage on these are pretty much perfect. I don't think they could have made it any better. Now, if you are using these as a primary weapon, you're going to want to alternate the fire. So here, I shoot all of what I have in the left side, and then I reload, and then I shoot all that I have in the right side, because the reloading is what's going to get, yep, we're going to die anyway. Reloading is what's going to get you killed with these, because the reload speed, even with speed cola, is pretty slow here. So the best way to handle that is just alternating fire, shoot all of your left one, shoot all of your right one. That way, at least you're almost always shooting, and you're not worrying about reloading constantly, because the reloading is what's going to end up getting you killed while using these. All right, so here we go. We can max upgrade the Law and Order. So now this is the fully max amount of damage it's going to be able to do. Now our only thing to do is to find a Panzer and see how quickly we can take it down. Oh, and all right, there we go. There's a Panzer. Let's get up close and personal to see kind of the max damage we can do and see how fast we can take him down. All right, we are going to have to reload, but that was a lot of damage. Oh. And just like that, he is now gone, but we're about to be gone as well, because jumping in front of a bunch of zombies like that wasn't the best idea. So from what I've been seeing so far while using this, the max damage potential of these are absolutely insane, and it's kind of wasted when you're just shooting zombies, because close range, it does so much damage, but it's gonna just one-hit a zombie, and all that extra damage is waste. Oh, train's coming. Okay. We're not about to die by the train in this review here. Whew. So to be honest, I feel like these are most useful when taking down bosses. You really got to be shooting at something with a lot of health to really take advantage of the sheer amount of damage these things do, because they don't have a lot of bullets, and you're kind of got to work with what you got here. Okay, here we go. Finally got another Panzer. I want to see how quickly we can take him down with Ring of Fire. Let's go ahead, use Ring of Fire. And yeah, instantly gone. I didn't even have time to put down the Ring of Fire activation thing, the little wand you have. So it was only using one of them, because he was dead before I could even pull back out my second Akimbo Marshal. So safe to say, this thing can do an insane amount of damage. I am so excited to test this against Orda. I think this thing is going to make Orda disappear within seconds using Ring of Fire. There we go. And of course, Pack-a-Punch Camo looks fantastic on that. But now that we have 4 of these, we can do something a little bit different here. So part of the issue with these is reloading. So now we can use all the ammo in this, go back to this one, use all the ammo in this one, head back to these. Oh, out of ammo again. Let's hop right back to this. Oh, no, at all. You know what? Probably shouldn't be. Yep. Okay. Well. All right. Now, what I was trying to show off there is using Mule Kick. Since your weapons in your back pocket reload, you can just go back and forth, switching between these 2 sets of marshals, never reloading. And it honestly works kind of well. Since it only has 3 shot in each, it almost fully reloads by the time you shoot all of them. You still run out of ammo super quickly because they share the same ammo. So this thing already has ammo issues. Doing this, you're going to drain it super quick. But this is a lot of damage pretty quickly. It's kind of a more obscure strat, and in a camping spot, it's not going to work too well. But surprisingly, on round 43, it's actually working here a little bit. Yeah, I'm not doing it perfectly because this is kind of a weird play style I'm not used to. I'm not used to going back and forth, constantly switching weapons. But hey, this is a strategy, and if you want to do it, it works. And I do have a video planned kind of showing this, testing this to the extreme coming up in the future, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. So be on the lookout for that one. Oh, great. There we go. Round like 49, and we just got to disconnect. So I've got to go all the way back up to, yep. So yeah, here we go. Time to restart that game and proceed to go back to round 50 freaking 5. So before I do another round-based map, we're going to head over to Outbreak and do a little bit of Outbreak testing. This is how quickly on Wave 2 you can kill a Panzer on Outbreak. So pretty freaking quickly. This is only pack 1 right now, and it is still just so much damage per shot. All right, guys, it is time. I legitimately think this might be the fastest we've ever killed Orda before, but here we go. Akimbo Marshals with the new update. Get a little look at Orda, and let's go. Oh, okay. Not quite as quick as I thought it was going to be. Then again, it's a Wave 3 Orda, but still definitely one of the fastest ways. Man didn't even have time to spawn any zombies in. Snuck up on him, took him out. I did think it was going to be a little quicker than that, but I'm definitely not disappointed because there are very few things in the game still that can take Orda out at that speed, especially a Wave 3 Orda. I was kind of hoping we got him on Wave 2, would have taken him out a little bit quicker, but nonetheless, still pretty impressed with that result. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? All right, guys, here we are on round 55, the current health cap of zombies after about 8 hours of grinding. Let's find out what's better. So a single zombie. Wow, using bow shots, we can still one-shot a zombie using this. Let's see if we can... Oh, okay, that made him a crawler. So with the fire shells, it does seem to make quite a bit of crawlers. Let's find another full health zombie here. See if we get close enough. Oh, so it is a one hit. Not all of the time, though. If they have armor, it's not. But pretty decent damage. If you're shooting bow shots, you will always kill the zombie in front of you. All right, but let's go ahead. We're going to apply our blueprint, and we're going to switch to the non-dragon round marshals. Of course, we got to apply it twice still. And let's see what kind of damage we're going to do. Ooh. Okay, that was an armor guy, so it doesn't really count. Let's try it one more time. Up here, right here. Full health zombie. Using bow shots, unless we're hitting crit shots, it is not one killing the zombie in front of us. And as I've noticed, kind of grinding to higher rounds, I definitely prefer the dragon round. So yeah, a zombie in front of us, that one we would have hit a little bit of critical shots there. But from what it looks like, the dragon rounds actually do make somewhat of a difference. I keep hitting these crits. We should not be hitting crits here. We need to hit center mass. All right, here we go. These have dragon rounds. So let's find a full... Shoot. Stun. Flame. Woo. Dang, that was close. Should not have lived there. So now we've got the dragon rounds back on. There's a full health zombie, so it is definitely better to run these with the dragon rounds. They do give you a little bit of negative impact on range, but one thing that I saw earlier is even with dragon rounds, these things have ridiculous range. Philly Z's video kind of showed that off, and from here, look at us. From even this distance, we're still hitting zombies, so... I don't know if dragon rounds are bugged because they're supposed to make the weapon have less range, but these things seem to have an indefinite amount of range with the dragon's breath. So I would highly recommend using the dragon's breath. But even with that, overall, I still don't think these weapons are OP. I don't think they're meta. These weapons are fun to use. Don't get me wrong. They have some sort of use. These weapons are really good as kind of like a pocket backup. Let's say you go down, or let's say there's a boss in front of you. You have your main primary weapon, whatever that's going to be. Like, I don't know why the street sweeper would be your main weapon, but let's say your main weapon was the street sweeper, right? All of a sudden, a boss spawns in. What you would do is using the street sweeper, you would quickly swap over. You would shoot all your shots in that, and then you'd quickly swap back to the street sweeper. That's really the only use case I can see for the marshals, is just having them as a weapon that you swap to, use all the ammo, and swap back. Mainly because they don't have a lot of ammo. The reload time really kind of messes with them, and the fact that you only have 3 bullets to put up with, they're fun to use. They're just not good, and I really wish they kind of buff them. If I had to kind of suggest ways to buff these things, what I'd suggest they do is give them 4 bullets instead of 3. Slightly faster reload time. Doesn't have to be massively more. And let us have more than 69 reserve ammo. I know they did that on purpose. You know, Mimi, 69 total ammo. That should be double. Like, this is the only weapon that I have to worry about buying ammo while having Mule Kick. Every single weapon in the game. Every other one, doesn't matter how little ammo it has. I know the MG82 doesn't have a lot of ammo. Even that, I am able to constantly get enough drops to keep ammo up. I can't with these. That 69 bullets will run out almost immediately if you're killing zombies, especially on higher rounds. So those 3 things I think could make these a lot better contender as a shotgun, having a little bit more reserve ammo, reloading a little bit quicker, and even just having 4 instead of 3 in each gun, I think would be a massive difference. But for right now, I still suggest you go and unlock these things, because I'm not going to lie, these are crazy fun to use, even if they're not good on lower round, just messing around. I've had a lot of fun with these. But they're not going to be, you know, the best option to use. With that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Definitely let me know how you feel about these weapons. Are you going to unlock them? Are you going to use them? Or are you just going to, you know, leave them there, see if they buff them one day? And if they do buff them, go back and use them. With that, guys, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I want to take the last moment here to thank everyone who's became a Twitch sub or a YouTube member, and an extra special thanks to those who have taken it above and beyond. We've got the man whose name should be really easy to pronounce, Yamaster. We've got the man, the myth, the legend, Cryptic. We've got my friend with the most stable PS5 ever, DX2069. We've got the DMCA claim waiting to happen, Snap On. We have the E-Tool lawyer, you don't cross Haas, and then the absolute boss, Hunter Redon Doe. All these people have taken a step above and became Unlock++ members on YouTube. Thank you so much, true homies.